Question 1. What year was the Battle of Hastings, which dramatically altered the course of English history? A. 1066, B. 1215, C. 1348, D. 1453. Answer: A. 1066. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was a pivotal moment in English history where William the Conqueror defeated King Harold II, leading to Norman control of England. Question 2. Who was the first Prime Minister of Great Britain? A. William Pitt the Younger, B. Sir Robert Walpole, C. Benjamin Disraeli, D. Winston Churchill. Answer: B. Sir Robert Walpole, often regarded as the first de facto Prime Minister of Great Britain. Sir Robert Walpole served from 1721 to 1742. Question 3. What historical document, signed in 1215, has had a profound influence on legal systems worldwide? A. The Domesday Book, B. The Magna Carta, C. The Bill of Rights 1689, D. The Act of Settlement 1701. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. Signed in 1215, the Magna Carta established the principle that everyone is subject to the law, even the king, and guarantees the rights of individuals. Question 4. In what year did the United Kingdom join the European Economic Community? A. 1945, B. 1957, C. 1973, D. 1992. Answer: C. 1973. The United Kingdom joined the European Economic Community in 1973, which later became the European Union. Question 5. What event in 1707 significantly shaped the political landscape of Great Britain? A. The Glorious Revolution, B. The Union of the Crowns, C. The Acts of Union, D. The English Civil War. Answer: C. The Acts of Union. In 1707, the Acts of Union united the parliaments of England and Scotland, forming the Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 6. Who was the monarch during the English Restoration in 1660? A. Charles I, B. Charles II, C. James II, D. Elizabeth I. Answer: B. Charles II. Charles II was restored to the throne in 1660, marking the period of the Restoration after the interregnum following the English Civil War. Question 7. What was the main purpose of the Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601? A. To establish workhouses, B. To provide pensions for the elderly, C. To assist the poor and set up parochial responsibility for them, D. To criminalize vagrancy. Answer: C. To assist the poor and set up parochial responsibility for them. The Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601 established a system where parishes were responsible for providing relief to the poor. Question 8. During which war did the Battle of Britain take place? A. World War I, B. World War II, C. The Korean War, D. The Falklands War. Answer: B. World War II. The Battle of Britain occurred in 1940 during World War II and was a major air campaign waged by the German Air Force against the United Kingdom. Question 9. Who was the British monarch at the time of the Act of Union 1801, which united Great Britain and Ireland? A. Queen Victoria, B. King George III, C. King Edward VII, D. Queen Anne. Answer B. King George III. King George III was the monarch when the Act of Union 1801 was signed, uniting the kingdoms of Great Britain and Ireland. Question 10. What significant social reform did the Factory Act of 1833 achieve? A. It abolished child labour. B. It limited working hours for children and provided for schooling. C. It established equal pay for men and women. D. It outlawed trade unions. Answer B. It limited working hours for children and provided for schooling. The Factory Act of 1833 was a crucial step in improving conditions for child workers in the industrial sector. Question 11. Who was the first woman to serve as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Theresa May. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first woman to hold the office of Prime Minister in the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 12. What is the significance of the Magna Carta in the context of British constitutional history? A. It declared the independence of Britain from Roman rule. B. It outlined the rights of the monarchy. C. It established the principles of legal equality and the rule of law. D. It created the British Parliament. Answer C. It established the principles of legal equality and the rule of law. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is a cornerstone of British constitutional law and civil liberties. Question 13. What major event in 1952 changed the course of British media history? A. The launch of the BBC. B. The first television broadcast. C. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth II aired on television. D. The deregulation of broadcasting. Answer C. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth II aired on television. This event in 1952 was pivotal as it significantly boosted the popularity of television as a medium in the UK. Question 14. Which treaty ended the American War of Independence and recognized American independence? A. The Treaty of Paris 1783. B. The Treaty of Versailles. C. The Treaty of Ghent. D. The Treaty of London. Answer A. The Treaty of Paris 1783. This treaty ended the American Revolutionary War and recognized the independence of the United States. Question 15. What is the historical significance of the Gunpowder Plot of 1605? A. It led to the establishment of Parliament. B. It was a failed attempt to blow up the House of Lords and kill King James I. C. It resulted in the unification of England and Scotland. D. It marked the beginning of the English Civil War. Answer B. It was a failed attempt to blow up the House of Lords and kill King James I. The Gunpowder Plot is remembered every year on November 5th, known as Guy Fawkes Night. Question 16. In which year did women over the age of 30 gain the right to vote in the UK? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1945. D. 1967. Answer A. 1918. Women over the age of 30 gained the right to vote in 1918 through the Representation of the People Act. Question 17. What was the primary aim of the Beveridge Report published during World War II? A. To promote military strategies. B. To outline the creation of the welfare state. C. To strengthen the British economy. D. To advocate for the European Union. Answer B. To outline the creation of the welfare state. The Beveridge Report proposed comprehensive social insurance and welfare provisions that laid the foundations for the modern British welfare state. Question 18. Who was known as the Iron Lady of British politics? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Theresa May. D. Angela Merkel. Answer B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, was nicknamed the Iron Lady for her strong leadership style and firm political policies. Question 19. What significant event occurred in 1997 regarding British sovereignty over foreign territories? A. The handover of Hong Kong to China. B. The independence of India. C. The Falklands War. D. The Suez Crisis. Answer A. The handover of Hong Kong to China. In 1997, the United Kingdom returned Hong Kong to Chinese sovereignty, ending over 150 years of British rule. Question 20. What act in 1701 altered the succession to the English and Irish crowns? A. The Act of Settlement. B. The Bill of Rights. C. The Royal Marriages Act. D. The Succession to the Crown Act. Answer A. The Act of Settlement. The Act of Settlement 1701 was enacted to settle the succession to the English and Irish crowns on Protestants only, excluding Catholics from the throne. Question 21. What was the primary purpose of the Great Reform Act of 1832? A. To abolish the monarchy. B. To reform the electoral system by increasing the number of voters. C. To establish the National Health Service. D. To outlaw child labour. Answer B. To reform the electoral system by increasing the number of voters. The Great Reform Act of 1832 was crucial in reforming the British electoral system, widening the voter base, and making the electoral process more representative. Question 22. During which Queen's reign did the Victorian era occur? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Mary I. C. Queen Victoria. D. Queen Anne. Answer C. Queen Victoria. The Victorian era is named after Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901, a period marked by significant industrial, cultural, political, and scientific changes in the United Kingdom. Question 23. What major legal reform took place in 1967 concerning the treatment of homosexuality in England and Wales? A. The Equal Rights Act. B. The Sexual Offences Act. C. The Civil Partnership Act. D. The Human Rights Act. Answer B. The Sexual Offences Act. In 1967, the Sexual Offences Act decriminalised private homosexual acts between men aged 21 and over in England and Wales, marking a significant change in the legal treatment of homosexuality. Question 24. Who led the United Kingdom during the majority of World War I? A. Winston Churchill. B. David Lloyd George. C. Neville Chamberlain. D. Stanley Baldwin. Answer B. David Lloyd George. David Lloyd George was Prime Minister from 1916 to 1922 and led the United Kingdom through the latter part of World War I. Question 25. What is the Home Rule movement associated with? A. The movement for Scottish independence. B. The movement for Irish self-government. C. The movement for women's suffrage. D. The movement for the abolition of the monarchy. Answer B. The movement for Irish self-government. The Home Rule movement was a significant political movement that sought to grant Ireland its own legislature and autonomy within the United Kingdom. Question 26. In which century did the Industrial Revolution begin in Britain? A. 16th century. B. 17th century. C. 18th century. D. 19th century. Answer C. 18th century. The Industrial Revolution began in Britain in the 18th century, bringing profound economic, social, and technological changes. Question 27. What was the main effect of the Enclosure Acts in the 18th and 19th centuries? A. They promoted free trade. B. They reduced agricultural productivity. C. They consolidated land, leading to more efficient farming but displacing many peasants. D. They encouraged the establishment of colonies. Answer C. They consolidated land, leading to more efficient farming but displacing many peasants. The Enclosure Acts privatized and consolidated land, which improved agricultural efficiency, but also led to significant social displacement and migration to cities. Question 28. What is the oldest university in England and when was it established? A. Cambridge University, established in 1209. B. Oxford University, established in 1096. C. London University, established in 1836. D. Durham University, established in 1832. Answer B. Oxford University, established in 1096. Oxford University is the oldest university in England and the English-speaking world. Question 29. What landmark healthcare legislation was introduced in 1948? A. The Public Health Act. B. The National Health Service Act. C. The Health and Social Care Act. D. The Care Act. Answer B. The National Health Service Act. The NHS Act of 1948 established the National Health Service, which provided healthcare services free at the point of use for all UK residents. Question 30. Who was the longest reigning monarch of the United Kingdom before Queen Elizabeth II? A. Queen Victoria. B. King George III. C. Queen Elizabeth I. D. King Henry VIII. Answer A. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria reigned for 63 years and 216 days, making her the longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II surpassed her in 2015. Question 31. Which British ruler faced the Spanish Armada in 1588? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. King James I. C. Queen Mary I. D. Queen Anne. Answer A. Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I reigned during the time when the Spanish Armada attempted to invade England in 1588, a pivotal moment in her reign. Question 32. What was the primary outcome of the Glorious Revolution? A. The establishment of parliamentary sovereignty over the monarchy. B. The abolition of the feudal system. C. The signing of the Magna Carta. D. The end of the British Empire. Answer A. The establishment of parliamentary sovereignty over the monarchy. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 led to the deposition of James II and the ascension of William III and Mary II, establishing a constitutional monarchy with Parliament holding greater power than the monarchy. Question 33. What international organisation did the UK help found after World War II? A. The European Union. B. The United Nations. C. NATO. D. The Commonwealth of Nations. Answer: B. The United Nations. The United Kingdom was a founding member of the United Nations, an international organisation established in 1945 to promote peace and cooperation among countries. Question 34. What conflict led to the creation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 1921? A. The English Civil War. B. The War of the Spanish Succession. C. The Irish War of Independence. D. The Napoleonic Wars. Answer: C. The Irish War of Independence. The conflict led to the partition of Ireland and the establishment of Northern Ireland as part of the UK, forming the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Question 35. Which British document inspired many democratic constitutions around the world? A. The Bill of Rights 1689. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Act of Union 1707. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: A. The Bill of Rights 1689. This document, which set out certain basic civil rights and clarified who would inherit the crown, influenced many other nations in developing their own constitutions. Question 36. What year did the UK formally leave the European Union following a referendum? A. 2016. B. 2019. C. 2020. D. 2021. Answer: C. 2020. The United Kingdom formally left the European Union on January 31, 2020, following a 2016 referendum where the majority voted to leave. Question 37. What historical event is known for the phrase "Remember, remember," the 5th of November? A. The restoration of the monarchy. B. The Gunpowder Plot. C. The Glorious Revolution. D. The Battle of Hastings. Answer: B. The Gunpowder Plot. This phrase refers to the Gunpowder Plot of 1605, in which Guy Fawkes and other conspirators attempted to blow up the House of Lords. Question 38. Who was the British Prime Minister at the beginning of the 21st century? A. Tony Blair. B. Gordon Brown. C. David Cameron. D. Theresa May. Answer: A. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the British Prime Minister as the 21st century began, serving from 1997 to 2007. Question 39. What was the main consequence of the welfare state reforms after World War II? A. The reduction of the British Empire. B. The strengthening of the monarchy. C. The creation of a comprehensive system of social security. D. The privatization of healthcare. Answer: C. The creation of a comprehensive system of social security. The post-World War II welfare reforms led to the establishment of a broad-based system of social security, including health, education, and welfare services. Question 40. In which conflict was the charge of the Light Brigade? A. The Crimean War. B. World War I. C. The Boer War. D. The English Civil War. Answer: A. The Crimean War. The charge of the Light Brigade occurred during the Battle of Balaclava in 1854 during the Crimean War, noted for its miscommunication leading to a direct assault into heavy Russian artillery. Question 41. What legislation in the UK marks the beginning of the abolition of the slave trade? A. The Emancipation Act. B. The Slave Trade Act 1807. C. The Abolition Act 1833. D. The Human Rights Act. Answer: B. The Slave Trade Act 1807. This act marked the beginning of the abolition of the slave trade within the British Empire, prohibiting the trading of slaves in the empire. Question 42. What was the purpose of the Corn Laws, and when were they repealed? A. To protect domestic grain producers by imposing tariffs on imported grain, repealed in 1846. B. To restrict the export of machinery, repealed in 1825. C. To regulate the prices of dairy products, repealed in 1900. D. To encourage the import of corn, repealed in 1832. Answer: A. To protect domestic grain producers by imposing tariffs on imported grain, repealed in 1846. The Corn Laws were designed to protect British agriculture from foreign competition by imposing tariffs, and were repealed following widespread criticism and campaigns led by the Anti-Corn Law League. Question 43. What British naval victory of 1805 confirmed British naval supremacy? A. The Battle of Jutland. B. The Battle of the Nile. C. The Battle of Trafalgar. D. The Battle of Midway. Answer: C. The Battle of Trafalgar. The Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, where Admiral Lord Nelson defeated the combined fleets of France and Spain, confirmed British naval supremacy and is celebrated as one of Britain's greatest naval victories. Question 44. Who was responsible for signing the Good Friday Agreement in 1998? A. Tony Blair and Bertie Ahern. B. Margaret Thatcher and Garret Fitzgerald. C. John Major and Albert Reynolds. D. David Cameron and Enda Kenny. Answer: A. Tony Blair and Bertie Ahern. The Good Friday Agreement, which helped to end the majority of the violence of the Troubles in Northern Ireland, was signed under the leadership of UK Prime Minister Tony Blair and Irish Taoiseach Bertie Ahern. Question 45. What was the primary focus of the Chartists in the 19th century? A. To gain women's suffrage. B. To reform the labour laws. C. To obtain political rights and suffrage for all men. D. To abolish the monarchy. Answer: C. To obtain political rights and suffrage for all men. The Chartists were a working-class movement that sought political reforms and a broader suffrage, including a secret ballot and annual parliamentary elections. Question 46. In what year did the Great Fire of London occur? A. 1566. B. 1666. C. 1766. D. 1866. Answer: B. 1666. The Great Fire of London, which devastated a large part of the City of London, occurred in September 1666. Question 47. Which Act of Parliament granted devolution in Scotland in 1998? A. The Scotland Act. B. The Devolution Act. C. The Scottish Independence Act. D. The Scottish Parliament Act. Answer: A. The Scotland Act. The Scotland Act of 1998 established the Scottish Parliament, granting it powers to legislate on various domestic issues. Question 48. What major sporting event did London host 3 times, the last being in 2012? A. The FIFA World Cup. B. The Olympic Games. C. The Commonwealth Games. D. The UEFA European Championship. Answer: B. The Olympic Games. London hosted the Summer Olympic Games in 2012, making it the first city to have hosted the modern games of free Olympiads. Question 49. What is considered the beginning of the British Empire with territories across continents? A. The conquest of Wales. B. The establishment of the East India Company. C. The Elizabethan sea dogs privateering. D. The victory in the Spanish Armada in 1588. Answer: B. The establishment of the East India Company. Founded in 1600, the East India Company marked the beginning of widespread British trade and power across continents, eventually leading to territorial acquisitions and the establishment of the British Empire. Question 50. What royal decree or law changed succession to favour Protestant heirs? A. The Act of Supremacy. B. The Act of Settlement 1701. C. The Royal Succession Act. D. The Bill of Rights 1689. Answer: B. The Act of Settlement 1701. This act settled the succession to the English and Irish crowns on Protestants, excluding any Catholic or anyone who married a Catholic from succeeding to the throne. Question 51. Who was the first monarch of the House of Windsor? A. King George V. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer: A. King George V. King George V was the first monarch of the House of Windsor, which was renamed from the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha in 1917 during World War I. Question 52. What battle marked the beginning of the English conquest of Wales? A. The Battle of Agincourt. B. The Battle of Hastings. C. The Battle of Bosworth. D. The Battle of Chester. Answer: D. The Battle of Chester. This battle, part of the Welsh Wars during the reign of William I, marked the beginning of the English conquest and subsequent incorporation of Wales into the English kingdom. Question 53. What event triggered the imposition of the Martial Law Act in 1817? A. The Peterloo Massacre. B. The Spa-Fields Riots. C. The Gorton Riots. D. The Napoleonic Wars. Answer: B. The Spa-Fields Riots. The riots, part of a larger wave of economic protests and unrest, led to the imposition of stricter laws, including the Martial Law Act, to curb public disturbances. Question 54. Which 19th century British queen has a historical era named after her? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Anne. C. Queen Victoria. D. Queen Mary II. Answer: C. Queen Victoria. The Victorian era, named after Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901, was marked by significant industrial, cultural and technological progress and expansion of the British Empire. Question 55. What key legal reform act in 1832 began the process of modernizing the British electoral system? A. The Representation of the People Act. B. The Parliamentary Acts. C. The Reform Act. D. The Modernization of Parliament Act. Answer: C. The Reform Act. The Reform Act of 1832, also known as the Great Reform Act, was crucial in modernizing the British electoral system by redistributing seats, widening the male franchise and addressing electoral abuses.